Welcome to Short Bites of History, 5 Medieval Misadventures. We start in 1457 France. A pig was put on trial for eating a child's face. Medieval folks took animal crimes seriously. If beasts broke the law, they faced court. The sow, caught red-hoofed in a village, was charged with murder. Villagers dressed her in a tiny jacket, hauled her to court, and held a full trial with lawyers arguing her fate. The judge wasn't hogging around. He sentenced the pig to hang in the town square, a warning to other animals. Piglets allegedly involved got off easy, sent to a convent. These trials, common in the Middle Ages, showed how folks mixed superstition with justice. Humans watched the execution, nodding at the fair verdict. Do animals deserve a defense if they are put down for attacking someone? Share below. Next, unicorn hunts get messy.
In the 1200s, medieval Europeans were obsessed with hunting unicorns. Nobles believed these mythical beasts, with their magical horns, roamed forests. Hunters set out with spears, following unicorn tracks, often just deer prints. A popular trick was using a young maiden as bait, since lore said unicorns loved purity. In 1250, one French lord bragged about spotting a unicorn, only to chase a white horse into a swamp. Manuscripts from the time show knights posing with fake horns, claiming victory. The hunts were a mix of hope and hilarity, with muddy nobles returning empty-handed but full of tall tales. Unicorn horns, really narwhal tusks, sold for a fortune, promising to cure poison. These wild chases showed medieval folks' love for magic, and their knack for fooling themselves. Are there any mythical creatures that you believe could be real? Share below. Next, leeches suck in.
In the 1300s, medieval doctors went wild for leech therapy. They believed blood-sucking leeches could cure everything. Fevers, headaches, even bad moods. Physicians placed wriggling leeches on patients' arms, letting them feast for hours. In 1348, during the Black Death, doctors in England used hundreds of leeches, hoping to balance the humours. Patients sat still, watching the slimy critters balloon with blood, often fainting from the sight. Leeches were so popular that barbers doubled as leechers, keeping jars of them in shops. Some patients swore it worked, feeling lighter after a session. Others just got infections. By 1400, the fad slowed as new ideas emerged, but leeches left a squirmy mark on medieval medicine. It showed how far folks would go for a cure. What the strangest thing you have done to cure an ailment? Share below. Next, jousting takes a tumble.
Jousting in the 1400s was medieval Europe's favorite sport, but it came with hilarious blunders. Knights in clunky armor charged with lances, aiming for glory at tournaments. In 1420, one English knight missed his target so badly, he speared a spectator's hat, sending the crowd roaring. Horses often tripped, dumping riders into the mud, armor and all. Another knight, too eager, forgot to lower his visor and got a face full of splinters. Tournaments drew huge crowds who cheered more for the falls than the wins. Even kings laughed. Henry II of France once bet on the clumsiest knight. These mishaps turned jousts into medieval comedy shows, with knights limping off to applause. They showed chivalry wasn't always graceful. Have you seen a joust in person? Share below. Next, a dancing plague spins out.
In 1518 Strasbourg, a bizarre dancing plague swept the town. It started with one woman twirling in the street. She couldn't stop. Within days, dozens joined, dancing uncontrollably for weeks. Townsfolk watched in horror as dancers collapsed from exhaustion, some even dying. In a wild twist, leaders hired musicians thinking more dancing would cure it. It didn't. Over 100 people spun through the chaos. Priests blamed demons while doctors pointed to hot blood. The dancers in tattered shoes couldn't rest, their feet bleeding in the summer heat. By late 1518, the plague mysteriously stopped, leaving everyone baffled. Historians now think stress and mass hysteria amid famine and disease sparked the frenzy. It's one of the Middle Ages' strangest misadventures, showing how fear can make folks lose their step. Have you ever been swept up and lost control? Share below.
Thanks for watching 5 Medieval Misadventures of the Dust Bowl on Short Bites of History. We make history fun by serving it in small bites on YouTube Shorts. Videos are created with the help of AI using VidAI. A link to VidAI will be pinned in the comment section. The video popping up now is something YouTube thinks you will like. You know what to do. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.